butcher and novice engineer Willemus van Berkel. In 1898, Van Berkel took a blade and mounted it next to a moving carriage. By 1907, his patented slicers were being used around the world. Emilio Mitidieri is passionate for the old Berkels. He restores them in his San Francisco shop.
I am so baffled how they really put together these machines and how they move.
They move with elegant simplicity. Many collectors consider them works of art.
This is a Model 3 Berkel from 1905, maybe 1907, more or less. And you can see that the big wheel moves the small wheel and moves the carrier like a bicycle.
Van Berkel's design is ingenious. Once the meat is positioned on the carrier next to the blade, the operator turns the wheel. The wheel turns a set of gears that move a handle attached to the carriage. At the same time, a second set of gears turns a shaft attached to a chain, which turns the blade as the carriage moves back and forth. Van Berkel's idea to move the carriage instead of the blade is the same design used today. His sharpener is also the model for modern slicers.
Gently, you move it up there. 1 or 2, 3 passes, gently, and it's done. At that point there, you could see, you could feel the blade, how really sharp it is. I mean, ow! It's cut.
Yep, the sharpener works.
Okay. I'm okay. I've done this before.
Berkel knew his customers wanted options. A thick or thin cut was just a turn of the knob away.
So here is this classic cut, soppressata, that it needs to be cut thin. And at this point, you can see there that it's getting really close to do it. And here we are. I want you to see it, you know, how translucent there is and how beautiful it is. Delicious. Delicioso.
The Berkel may have been poetry in motion, but breaking it down to clean was cumbersome. In the 1950s, manufacturers came up with a way to prevent the slicor from becoming the slicee.
The carrier that it holds the meat, it was removable. So that was fantastic because, you know, you're able to put them in a dishwasher or wash it by hand and able to put it back as easy as I put it on there. So there you go, and you're ready to go.
The 1950s also brought a new demand for convenience.
In the 1950s, then, you know, motors were applied to these machines, so you didn't have to crank anymore. All you had to do really was turn the switch on.
The motor may have been the death of the slicer as performance art, but who's making sure there's nothing alive in your turkey sandwich? It's an art in itself.